All right, so what we're gonna go over today is we're gonna think about in terms of thoracic mobility, which is gonna be the cornerstone for scapular position whenever you do certain exercises, whether it be bench press, deadlift, anything that requires your scapula to move freely. The cornerstone of that is gonna be through thoracic mobility, whether that be through extension or through rotation. But we also wanna think in terms of long-term development, where we wanna progress this to, right? So if you're thinking about T-spine extension drills, and you have your coach say gives you thread the needle or the prayers pose, which would be rotation and extension, you want to have some sort of progression to add that into your workout. You don't want to stay within the same mobility exercises day in and day out because everything needs some type of stimulus to create adaptation. So what I want to take you through now is the idea of like the thought progress of how to progress from the basic T-spine extension movements to incorporating it into your actual exercise program, so that you don't really have to do this remedial stuff all the time. So the first thing is gonna be your basic T-spine mobilization extension through the actual foam roller. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna set up right at your shoulder blades. You're gonna cross your arms so that your shoulder blades are protracted. And then from there, you're just gonna reach and then flex and then extend. Then you're gonna go down to the next vertebrae, flex and extend. Then down again, flex and extend. Right, so this would be basic fundamentals of T-spine extension and flexion, trying to work that. That may be week one of your progression. Week two, you can go into a little bit more forceful cat camel. So you're just gonna come here, same concept, shoulder blades protracted, and then shoulder blades retracted. Really trying to keep everything nice and tight. You don't want any type of flexion and extension through the lumbar. So you're gonna come here, push into the ground, extend, and then retract, protract, right? That can be week two of your progression. Then from there, you're gonna grab PVC pipe in that supinated position, all right? And then you're gonna come to a bench, elbows placed on, and then you're gonna try to push your head down simultaneously while trying to extend right through your lat. So you're really trying to push that out so you can free up some space. So supinated position, down, extend, and then push down. You're gonna hold that for 20 to 30 seconds. That can be week three of your progression. Then, when you think long-term, how can I integrate this type of stuff into my training so I can also get some type of training stimulus on top of actually improving my T-spine extension and flexion? So then you think, all right, well, let's do dumbbell pullover, right? You can add this in as a primer, or you can add this in towards the end of your exercises as an accessory. So here, same thing. You're gonna get onto right about below your shoulder blades, maybe a little bit in the middle, and then from there, right, the same idea. Grabbing that T-spine extension, and then pull back up. So you're working your lats, you're working your serratus, right? And you're also improving your ability to have T-spine extension. So basic progression patterns in terms of warm-ups, all the way to being able to incorporate into exercise selection, so that you get the best of both worlds. I also feel that whenever you can do things under load to create some type of flexibility, mobility, that's gonna allow it to stick a lot better. That's gonna allow it to create more function within your movements, and that's gonna actually allow you the capacity to maintain and conquer those end ranges of motion that you're trying to get, whereas sometimes the bodyweight stuff doesn't really allow you to do that. So think about it in terms of progression throughout all your stuff, and we'll continue to put some videos out there that kind of show different progressions.